Okay guys, welcome back again. Still with the amazing Dom Famularo, and in this lesson we're going to have a look at a sticking pattern which most of you may already know, but we're going to do something slightly different with it, which is a double paradiddle, but we're going to play it in a half-time feel. Over to you, Dom.
Fantastic, Chris. Thanks so much. You know, what's fun about learning to me is by being a constant learner, it's always wanted to look for different ways to step into the world of percussion and to understand rhythms and patterns and see how I can adapt them on the drum kit. The double paradiddle is a wonderful rudiment, but if you play it without any accents, it sounds like this. It's kind of like a sterile pattern the way it's played. But if I add like an accent on the first note, all of a sudden now, I add some personality to it. So again, we're talking about dynamics now. I'm playing an accented note and low strokes. So by having that accented note and the low strokes, adds a different feel to the paradiddle. If I play it legitimately straight, it sounds very cold and rudimentary in its pattern. But if I start to add a little feel to it, and that's where technique comes in that we talked about. By learning these different techniques, free stroke and molder and these different strokes, and you have this understanding, which we'll get into more later on, it's a matter of applying that to the feel of the sound. So that double paradiddle sounds like this here now, if I play it here. All of a sudden, I'm in this halftime shuffle feel. I'm still playing a double paradiddle, but I'm at least allowing now with the accents and where I'm dropping my bass drum to move along, that now I can even go to here. Now by playing my right foot with some of my right hand in there, it opens up a whole nother sound to where this double paradiddle
And it completely sounds like something, compared to where you played it just on the snare drum, it could be completely different pattern.
Absolutely. And if I play it open-handed, where now I'm starting with my left hand, by freeing up my right hand, I can hit this floor tom, and I can have now a more open sound to changing that half-time double paradiddle into a different feel. So whether I'm playing it open-handed or whether I'm playing it in the course of my right-hand lead, that double paradiddle has tons of options.
Yeah, definitely. It's about, again, we've talked about this before, it's going deeper and deeper into an idea. Rather than skimming the surface with it, go deep and find out what's in there.
Absolutely. And if I play it from my left-hand lead open-handed here, and then go to my right-hand lead on this hi-hat, now I incorporate my two hi-hats into different sounds, but I keep that playing here. So like this here, let's see. I can open it up, I can have fun. The double paradiddle, it can be your friend if you let it into your life. Get to know it, practice it, and then understand many of the techniques that I know you teach and as I teach, many of these techniques, which is going to give you the freedom. Imagine the freedom of expression when you're playing, that you have the options now of having a right hand lead because your right hand feels good, but you have that left hand lead. And if you apply it to your hi-hats or your ride cymbals, you now have all these options, and that's where personality in drumming comes in. You know, someone's individual style. We want to try and find out what your personality is, and by having these patterns and these different options of techniques, you can experiment and discover yourself, which if you're lucky will take you a lifetime.
You're right, guys. These are absolute gems from Dom. Yeah, these are things that I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, whatever it was, changed the way that I play, changed everything when I studied with Dom. And these are the things that really we need to latch onto and take and put into our practice. And it will massively, massively improve your playing and generally just improve the way you feel about music and everything. So
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Dom.
Thank you. And remember, it's all about you. It's all about how you decide to push yourself and motivate yourself to a level of discovering and uncovering ideas that are inside of you, that when you start to learn the formula, you discover these things, and it takes modern drum set playing well into the 21st century. You are that next generation. Go for it and have fun. Thanks.